Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play King's Bounty, episode 3. We just came back from Forestria, we gained some new followers, we hired new soldiers, and we're ready to arrest more villains and criminals in Continentia. Also, we're running out of money, so we need the bounties. Anyway, let's get started. Let's check our army. As you can see, the elves are low morale. We'll need to get more orcs and elves. They're expensive. I'm not sure we have the money. You can see Baron John O'Macal. No, I think Princess Aimo is in off round. Contract information. Off round, which is it's one on to the north. And we're losing a bit of money, unfortunately, but that's okay. Is this IROC? IROC, yes. This is Vulcanfort that we conquered. Heck, the Rogue was here. Ajram to the south. Vulcanfort. Some pikemen. Let's see. Is it? This is where marauding was. So, is it this one off around? Faxes. And we could lay siege on it just for the fun. Off around. Okay. Oh, we're going to lose it though. Okay, let's wait the end of the week. I know, I'm going to pay. I'll show you why in a while. Okay, when the week ends, a new week begins, all the ungarrisoned castles are occupied by marauding armies. So it's better to lay siege on a castle on the first day of the week, so you have time to hire some cheap troops and stock them in, so you get another garrison castle to increase your income. Okay, let's see. I didn't even check who she has, but we have cavalry. We shouldn't have any problem. Okay, so, well, good news. The sprites might be a problem, and that's a lot of sprites, but we have a lot of archers, so that's not a problem. Zombies and ogres are incredibly slow, so it will take them a couple of turns before reaching us. Our main priority is to disintegrate the sprites. Ouch. Okay. That's good. Okay. We could... No, it's fine. I'm a bit afraid of the skeletons because they can move to... There are 20 skeletons that can deal some damage. Okay, we lost an elf, that's okay. So we can focus on the... As you can see, absolutely no problem. Okay, and the elves can start pummeling the zombies. 18 die, okay. Ogres are slow. Ogres are beefy though, they have quite a lot of hit points, so oh, I did a stupid thing. Okay, die. We can try to outmaneuver them. Okay. Okay, we lost another elf, but that's okay. Okay, oh, we lost a couple of elves, but that's okay. That's totally okay. Okay, so we have some sprites here to hire. Just a bunch. 10. I could hire just one. It's just I don't know. It's a bit sad, just one sprite all alone. At least there's a bunch of them. They can have fun together. So let's check. Baron John O'Macal is the next one, if I remember correctly. Yes, and he's Votar. So that's quite okay. We have some money because bounties. The earnings from bounties are quite nice. So we probably can hire some elves. We need to bolster our elves and orcs units. 19k, not bad. That's quite good. I think this is Castle Vuta, right? Yes. No? Dread Paratrop. Where is that's Irock? Okay. Dread Paratrop is the second toughest. Alzaram is the one in the desert. Vutar, Baron John Macal, which is nice and easy, close to where the elf dwelling is. Yes. Okay, we could get some orcs also, but we could also do this. The problem is when you garrison a castle, you have to pay an entire week of wage to the unit garrisoned. So swapping around can be quite expensive. Anyway, let's try this. Okay. Trolls, the green guys with a beard, are trolls. Trolls are extremely tough. They have 50 hit points and they regenerate between turns. However, they deal, I think, 5 to 7 damage each, so probably those 6 trolls are unable to kill one cavalryman, so that's not a problem. And they're extremely slow. Same goes with dwarves. Now the problem is the wolves. So I try to get the wolves, get one of the archer unit, probably the orcs, and then move in for the kill with the cavalry. Okay, it's going to take a little bit longer probably. Okay, 10 are manageable. Archers are quite weak when... Oh, that's unexpected. Okay, we lost a cavalryman, but that's okay. So, let's see now. Okay, that's fine. Oh, they're quite tough. Okay. Okay, now the trolls are preventing our orcs from shooting, so... And there... Our... we lost... No! Oh, shazbat. I misclicked. Well, not really clicked. I pressed the button at the wrong time. Okay. Okay. A few minor casualties, but awesome. 9,000 gold plus the bounty. 17,000 gold altogether. Not bad. So we can station the orcs. As you can see, they're not really expensive. We can go to Castle Azram to get more orcs at this point because we need them. We can also get a contract with Strat Partrop, which is nearby. Castle Azram is this way. We could take a shortcut. This is the one in the desert. This is the castle where Dread Partrop is. Should be the cave with the orcs around here. Oh, there it is. Okay. So there are 160 orcs and we can recruit 120 basically. We have the money, but let's go. They're extremely cheap. Yes, we can get all of them. Now, if I was stupid and take back my orcs garrison in Castle Vutar, they would go out of control. Yes. Okay, Dread Parrot Rob. This is going to be a little bit tougher. So barbarians are dangerous. They can score critical hit, just like demons. When a critical hit is scored, the target unit gets halved. So 6 barbarians hitting 119 orcs, they score critical hit. 60 orcs die on the spot. Okay, so I guess we should try to soften the militia a bit. I'm going to do this. So the elves can't hit me. And let's see, 1, 2. Okay. Yes, I'm going to lose a few cavalrymen, but that's okay. Let's start. Okay, barbarians are tough. They have 40 hit points, 40 or 50. Okay. Let's wait for the orcs to possibly kill the last barbarians. Elves in hand-to-hand combat are useless. So another 17 gold pieces. I'm not going to garrison the orcs. I think there's some free sprites. Now I know they wanted to jump because usually there's a chest there. If you see a unit, wandering army, where usually you can find a chest, then be sure that it's a unit that want to join. If you're already full, if you have 5 units, you see the prompt some sprites flee at the sight of your arm or something like that. Okay, now the last villain here is Kanegor the Mystic, who is incredibly tough because he has archmages, knights, and ghosts. So I'm afraid I'm going to go to Forestria. And let's check with the king if maybe we can gain a rank. No, 3 more villains, so we have to get 2 from Forestria. Well, now it's time to hit Forestria. There's no shame in it, because Kanagor the Mystic is really tough. Okay, let's see how we fare with the locals. Well, there shouldn't be much of a problem. Okay, I'm starting to think the orcs are holding us back because they're the elves have a moral penalty to their damage. They could do so much better than this. Zombies are basically useless. They're more or less the same stats as the gnomes, so really bad. Okay, now let's check the map. Do we have? Yes, we have plenty of places to check. I want to go first to the southeast corner. This way. Nope. Now, as I said before, nomads, yes. Units are divided in tiers. These are wolves that want to join, but I don't want them. As these sprites are divided in tiers, and based on that, you can find them in one on the 4 continents. So, for instance, usually you find elves in Forestria because they're 2nd tier. You might find them in continents like we did, and that's a quite fortunate. Oh, an artifact, Shield of Protection. This reduces the damage that to our units. As I was saying, you can be lucky find them. Oh, Archipelia. That's so tempting. I have to resist the urge to go there. Anyway, we might be lucky and find units sooner than expected in the previous continent. So in this case, if we're lucky, we could find Druids here in Forestria. Druids are excellent. They cast Lightning Bolt, which deals huge amount of damage. However, it's a spell, so creatures like dragons that are immune to spells, you still need bows and arrows to take care of those. So it's good to have a bit of everything in your army. Oh, almost 4,000 golds from that. You? Okay. The usual sprites. Then if I found Druids, I could probably dump the orcs. And I could get maybe dwarfs instead of the cavalry. Cavalry is good, but getting everyone on high morale is a priority. Various groups of monsters. Also, low hit points creatures can be a pain to have when you're facing ghosts. Ghosts turn the fallen enemies into more ghosts, so 10 golds, 10 ghosts. Okay, that's a dragon. What's he doing here? And that's That's a hostile dragon. I'm pretty sure of it. And not good news. Not good news at all. Okay. Here we could use some nice shenanigans too. This is the starting point. Let's check continent map. We already checked there's some forest. I'm tempted to go to Archipelago. There's a tree house. It could be some Druids. You. Okay. So we have some elves that need these elves on the wrong side. Okay, some see 120 arrows from horse and not an ogre died. Now I told you last time we were almost at the end of the episode that I will explain a little bit more about combat. So the game shows you just a tiny bit of information. All the information you actually need are in the game manual, which was, I remember for the Mega Drive Genesis, was quite beefy. Okay, like usual when it comes to PC games ported to console. Anyway, you see what's important here, the damage. Okay, the damage listed here is the hand-to-hand damage. It's not the ranged damage. For instance, as I said, archers and elves have a much higher ranged damage. I think elves have twice the damage output when they shoot arrows. Anyway, let's say these elves, okay, they're expected to deal 59 from 59 to 118 damage when they score a hit. The first thing is checked is morale. If they're low morale, it's easier. It's most probably they'll get the minimum damage, so 59. If they high morale, they should get the maximum 118. Then the second thing that's checked is the skill level. Elves are skill level 3 if they attacking a unit with a lower skill level, they'll deal more damage. If they attack a unit like cavalry that has skill level 4, they'll get a penalty to damage. Then there's well, keep in mind that with these games there's no data mining, there's no sure way to know exactly all the mechanics. Another thing that's taken into account is the how many soldiers are in the unit. The more the enemies and uh, the more spread gets the damage, we should say. So basically, let's say that at the end of this calculation, the elves actually deal 50 damage to the target. It's checked how many hit points have each soldier of the target units. Let's say it's gnomes or orcs that at 5. So if they deal 50 damage, the unit will lose 10 soldiers because 5 hit points for multiplied by 10 and gets 50. Then there are other things to take into account, like for instance, artifacts. We found the magic shield. The magic shield reduces the damage dealt to your units. You'll also find a magic sword that increases the damage that you deal. So there's a lot going on behind the scene. Okay. Oh, this is just a cave, an empty cave that teleports you another way, but it's just elves. I really hoped for some juicy druids with the brown robes and staves. Now, if I wanted to play it safe and just cheese my way out of this, I'd go to Archipelia, get druids, maybe get a map to Saharia, the last continent, get giants or archmages or both, and things would get really unpleasant for my enemies. But as you can see, we're breezing through the rampaging armies. Dwarves are a solid infantry unit. We've seen them against us. They can withstand some punishment, however they're extremely slow. They hold their own in sieges, but most of the times they're just there to defend your ranged units and little else, which is a shame. Ogres. Ogres are beefer dwarves in just a few words. Or elves. Okay, we're getting a lot of elves. We probably need some archers. And at this point I might leave the orcs, because I said I'm going to face ghosts. That's what I'm worried about. Oh, really? You can be extremely lucky and find... Once I found friendly giants in Forestria. There were like 2 or 3 of them, but 2 or 3 giants. You can destroy every castle in Continentia. Absolutely smash them. Not to mention dragons. Or even demons. Demons have a problem though, you can't resurrect them, if I remember correctly. They're not immune to magic, just you can't resurrect them. Okay. Versus some monsters. Okay. Yep. Wait. Again. Okay. Well, time to go back to Continentia. We could explore a little bit more, but I don't know. More elves? No. Are there any? Okay. Well, how many do you find? 3, 4 elves dwelling? 4, I think. 2 here, 2 here, and 2 in continents. So we could get a whole bunch of them if we wanted to. There are still a few places I could check, but You know what magic we could use? We have one clone, find villain, target, like stuff like freeze. No. Yes, I wish. I wish. Anyway, we are about the half hour mark, 30 minutes. So, as per usual, it's time to call it here. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Next time we'll wrap up things in Continentia, get to enemies, capture two villains in Forestria, increase our rank, and then maybe we could check Archipelago and lay down some sieges. I think that's a way to call it. Anyway, thanks again. Until next time. Bye.